Dr. Stone, my God.
So, I am cheating right now, okay? I'm sorry, but this is probably, I think I say this every chapter, but I have to. This is probably one of my favorite Dr. Stone chapters of all time. It will go
It
down
was,
as
I
one of
gotta
the
say,
best.
okay, like, it was so fucking on the edge of your seat. Like, I can imagine this in the anime, right? Like, I'm just like, oh my, even now, I'm like, oh my God, it's so intense. And they're like fucking Deku being like, we gotta throw it in. We're countdown to when my brain loses oxygen. Oh my God, throw in the petrification juice. We gotta shoot out. It's like, oh my God. It's like an action movie in a fucking hot air balloon. Dr.
Bro,
Goddamn
honestly,
Stone.
the best part, the reason, my personal reason why I like this chapter so much is that it was just character central. Like, oh my God, like it literally felt like I was watching a three best friends traveling in an air balloon. Like, bro, like, oh my God.
Look at, okay, page on Manga, I guess it's only on Manga Street right now. Page 4, all the way on the left. Look at, Senku is just too pure for this world. I love him so much. Look at him. Not Senku. God damn it. Chrome is too pure for this world. Look at him. This entire chapter, Chrome is absolute best boy, as he always is. And where's Taiju? On the fucking ground.
Oh, bro, you know how bad Taiju got it, bro. The character that was introduced like 2 or 3 chapters ago already has more screen time than him, bro.
Mm-hmm. Insanity, bro.
What makes it even worse that Ryutsu is making best friendship with Chrome. Bruh.
At least a rivalry, man. Also, you want to talk about faces that made me about fucking spit in laughter? The fucking face. Page 7, middle panel. Look at it.
Bro.
That face.
Bro,
That's, by the way, come to our Discord. I will make that a fucking emoji on our Discord. I want to, that's going to be my new fucking reaction image. I'm going to go, all right, as we speak right now, this is going to be a little fun interactable thing for this video. I'm hoping that they respond, even though they work. I'm going to go send this fucking face, no context, in all of my group chats right now. And if I get a funny response, I'll put it in the video. Just no context at all. This face is getting sent. So anyway, talk more about the chapter.
Thank you, bro. Thank you right there. It's just like, would you plebs just knock this shit out?
Yeah, dude, he's just like, well, I think the better one is at the end where they're bromancing, and he's literally like, okay, I see you guys doing your secret fucking gay handshake.
Bruh, Senju is the type of character that's like, you know, like in a fucking Disney movie, it's like this all romantic, I love you moment, and Senju's just like, all right.
Wrap it up, we got shit to do.
Bruh, that is me. Senju is me. This man. I need him. I need him in real life. He needs to be my best friend.
Real life. Hell yeah.
I need him.
All right, I'm sending this picture to David. I'm sending this picture in my game chat. I'm sending this picture to my ex-girlfriend. Literally. Who else should I send it to?
Bruh. That
okay,
is
David. David just put Nani with a question mark. All these will be edited in. Whew, beautiful. Who else? All right, fuck it. I'll send it to maybe a coworker. Either way,
it's what's great about like this as a whole is it feels so natural. Like it feels like things like he just got unpetrified, and already it's fucking. He's fucking had a moment with Chrome and thank you, and bro, this whole like I want to spin off series for just these 2 characters. I'm saying it now.
A spin-off with just them in a hot air balloon traveling around the world.
Not even that, just like a fucking when the series has about 300, 400. When the series has like 300, 400 chapters, it'll be like a Boruto, except this one actually be good, and it'll be these 3 going on like a fucking journey or something. I'd watch it.
I mean, I think we'll just get it now, man. Like, we don't need it. No, did you notice as well, like, like it just mostly just this whole thing was beautiful, right? Like there was just a lot of good moments. Like I loved Chrome being freaking out, and they're all just like, whatever. And he's like, "Fuck you guys, like just let me enjoy this."
It's just great.
I also enjoyed the cloud. They drew it as like a monster because I like them personifying it. Right? It almost goes. That almost to me reminded me of how like ancient man would personify like the clouds as like gods, right? So it's like if they saw a storm coming, it was like, oh, the gods are angry. So Senku is like, oh, that's the whatever cloud, the biggest Stormbringer cloud. Whereas it's kind of personified as this like creature that's gonna like try to kill them. So it's almost like the best of both worlds, right? Like in reality, we're watching these people use a hot air balloon to try to, escape a storm cloud, but they animate it up. They're like, all right, we're going to make it anime here and make it a fucking creature, make it look like a creature. So I don't know. It was cool. I like that. It was a nice little touch.
Yeah, it was, it was definitely like at first I thought it was like a volcano type thing, but I looked again, I was like, oh, because I read this on the road while I was heading to California, so I was kind of tired, so I had to double check. I was like, wait a minute, is that coming from like the volcano that they saw? I was like, oh no, it's not. It's just like a storm cloud of some sort.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other things. To me, there's really not a lot to talk about. It was mostly just kind of a fun little journey. I guess, how do you feel about? I think let's talk about the plot implications of Senku ditching the last of the fucking unpetrification stuff. That was like, officially out now.
My God. I'm assuming you can make some more.
Well, the idea. Well, remember, Thurman, Papa Baby Therm. What did we talk about here? The cave was destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
It was a very specific condition where it was like the bat guano were dripping from this into that and mixing with blah 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 blah. I'd have to look into it.
I took it as when Senku was.
It's a bet to the future, right? Like, I think if they get oil, they can travel other places and find other places where they can get more. Yes, but it means temporarily they have none more.
Because when Senku was basically telling out the ingredients for the formula, I assumed that was like a headcanon for like, okay, well, we can make more. So somewhere down the road. That's why I was kind of like, because he specifically like gave out the ingredients for making it. So I'm assuming that was like supposed to be like a thing to where, oh, okay, well then the stuff that they need, he knows what he needs to make it. He probably just doesn't have the resources for it right now.
I'm sorry, am I having a stupid moment? Where did he give the ingredients to how to make it? Like, when?
So it says. So page 15, it says, it's our very last bottle, really is a waste, but we need to get a ton of instantaneous acceleration blast through the...
Oh, no, he was talking about the ingredients because, to explain why it's going to have that reaction with the fire. He was saying that, like, it's an alcohol-based thing, so it's going to react well with the fire and propel us up.
Oh, okay. So I misunderstood that.
Yeah. That's why I was so confused by what you're saying. I understand it as because remember the cave is destroyed, and he just used his last bit. So until they go somewhere else, because I think that's the idea is we're getting oil, and then we can go anywhere in the world, and then we can find another area in the world that replicates these conditions to make this more of this stuff. That's how I understand it.
Well, that makes sense because I misread it.
Okay, but now that I've made you understand, I go back to my original question. What's your thoughts on the plot implications of them having like no more of that? Like,
so I don't think in the long run it will affect them unless they find a specific job that they need that no one has the qualifications to do, right?
Yeah, essentially what that means, just like you said, what that means is they have to work with what they've got now for sure. Like they can't like if they have a new job, they can't just be like, we got to find someone. They're gonna have to either teach someone or learn how to do it themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
because right now, I don't think it will be the complications right now because you have to think about what they have, right? What their main goal is right now, right? So they have someone who can command the ship. They have people who can construct the ship. They have stuff like that. So what else would you necessarily need for a crew that you don't really have right now? The ship will sail around the world. Do you think? They have the captain, they have the crew, they have the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's that person.
You know, I don't think they'll need much more, but I just think that typically there's a reason, writing wise, like why he would get rid of that last boss.
Yeah.
To me, it makes me think that it's Chekhov's gun in a nutshell, right? Like they've set up the fact that it's gone now. They're probably going to come into a solution where they need it, and then they have to kind of work a way around it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Also, just last couple points, because this is one where I don't know why, even though it's a really good chapter, not a lot to talk about in my opinion, because it's mostly just kind of like beautiful shots and like what they're doing, you know. But I will say, love the beautiful shot, page 4, just that shot of them in the hot air balloon. My God, like so beautiful. Like that's just like a fucking hang that shit up in an apartment, man.
If anything, it's like a not a filler chapter, but you know, just like a wind down chapter essentially. With
even though there was, like I said, there was the really like on the edge of your seats moments, but like not a lot of like deep plot stuff to discuss.
Yeah.
Mostly just like I said, I really just love the fucking like. I love the character interaction. I love the creation of a new rival for Chrome here. They're in all of their fucking character interactions are great, and then they land over there in the Oh, I guess I do like the point that they mentioned that without the balloon, this would have been like a 2-day walk, and it would have like killed them. Like oh
yeah.
So like once again, this series does that thing that I love, where it basically makes you appreciate all of the modern fucking marvels of science that we have now. You know what I mean? Like flying is awesome, oil is awesome, except for when it kills people. You know, all these other things are so awesome. Like
when people's power makes you kill for them.
Exactly. Well, it kills in many ways, pollution and or war for it. But point being, I love this manga. Not a lot to talk about this chapter, honestly. I think we've done most of what we can. I just, once again, fun shit, fun characters, fun. Goddamn, the art. It never ceases to surprise me. Final thoughts, predictions, Thurman?
I don't really have any predictions here. Nothing really set up for prediction wise here. So I'll just wait and see for next week and see what we can get. Right. Great chapter, 10 out of 10. Would read again. Peace.